evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
A few moves made in the field. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Tongue to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Goes onto the front foot straight away and finds the gap. 4 off the first ball. Thank you very much.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A bit of a change-up in the field now. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Berendorf from the northern end. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. How will he reply?
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length, a fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Berendorf straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Timed that perfectly. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nearly gets the edge. Tongue with a great delivery there. That's a boundary save for sure. Goes over the top with that shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Good pick up. Big chance. Got that away nicely.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling. That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Gets that away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Some adjustments to the field.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No. Terrible shot. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Tongue from the southern end. Rousseau, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the southern end.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Good running. They should come back for 2. Wow, that's missed a lot. Good shot, a beauty.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, fantastic catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
And nicely taken catch in the slips. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. A direct hit and this could be gone. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Boland from the northern end. Oh, great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Rousseau, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Chance to run 2. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. They scamper through for a single. Good running. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Going with spin now. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes over the top with that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great commitment. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will he reply?
Shot. Should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 151 for 5.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Pandya from the southern end. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot. Runs possible. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Chance to run 2. Good pick up, big chance.
Poor fielding. Throw sent to the wrong end, and both batters are safely home.
That's a solid shot. Brilliant shot there.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Cuts that off well in the infield.
A few moves made in the field.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nicely played.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now on 180 for 5.
Rousseau, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the southern end. Rousseau with a huge appeal.
Can he get the 50?
Can't get that outside the ring field.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Nicely played. Runs one. Finds the fielder with that shot. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 13th over. The batting team are now on 185 for 5.
Tongue from the northern end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, they're giving the bowler no way to get back into the contest. Consecutive sixes and now a 4. Fabulous batting.
Rousseau shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Shot. Should be runs here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Needs to be on target. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
One to get for 50.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Great shot. Was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Oh, nice shot. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got that away nicely. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Berendorf, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the southern end. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good shot, driven through extra cover, and they'll pick up 2 more. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Nicely played. Runs 1. That's a boundary save for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Rousseau, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Rashid, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Chance to run 2. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Berendorf from the southern end. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Magical shot into the vacant leg position. Nobody there to stop it.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Big edge. Where's that going? Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Oh, yeah, great catch.